Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more Steins Gate. Now the reason I'm on my music player, or, you know, previewing songs for a ringtone, is purely because of the song that plays in this place. Like, I don't know, if I was silent for like 20 seconds while it played, I have a feeling that would only come and bite me in the arse. I don't know for a fact, I'm just kind of assuming. Did I save? I don't remember. Yeah I did. Cool. Alright. So, the theme song to Rainet Kakadu plays through the hall, signalling the start of the finals. There's a kind of majesty to the scene. The tension of the crowd peaks as its voltage reaches a climax. There we go. Phew. That's sweet. I'm confused. Why is the music gone to like tense? Ooh. The Moe Maid Cat. Isn't that strange, given the fact that Moe culture has basically died out of Akiba? In this world line, anyway. Jesus. Ferris makes her entrance to thunderous cheering. She smiles brightly and waves to the audience. She really is like a queen. I notice she's not wearing the sunglasses I gave her. No, you don't need to watch the anime to understand anything. I will admit though, I am pretty far into the game. Or, into the story. It's been like 30 hours. But to be fair, the game goes further in depth compared to the anime, but if you've not watched the anime, I would recommend it, because it's really good. Black Absolute Zero. It's so weird hearing them say, like, English words. Attackers! Oh, they all got booed. The viral attackers consist of 4C and some short guy with the same black leather fetish. They look like a couple of punks straight out of Ikebukuro. I sit in stupefied awe as the excitement around me builds. Daru taps me on the shoulder. How did we get in? That's what I don't get. We didn't have a ticket. Unless we bought one or something. Oblivious to my anxiety, Daru starts jumping and waving his hands in the air. Jesus Christ. Cameras flash as everyone tries to get a picture of the cat girl. The speakers carry her cute, cheerful voice to every corner of the hall. Apparently they gave microphones to both teams so they could talk to the audience. Oh god. Ferris puts on an impish smile and turns to the audience in a sexy pose. As the crowd goes wild, the entire hall shakes with the audience's roar. Ferris's popularity is overwhelming. Oh my god. Daru has totally lost it. I wonder if Ferris will be alright. Judging from her enthusiasm, it certainly looks like she'll be fine. Once the cheering dies down, I'll speak to Daru. Nope. I'm not familiar with the rules of Rainet Access Battlers. I had Daru explain them before the final started, but he only covered the basics.
2人でタッグを組んで戦ってくんだよ。でも フェイリスさんはデュエルパートナーに見合う人がいないって理由で一人なんだ。
Oh.
二人の方が明らかに有利なんだけどさ、それでも冬のグラちゃんでは優勝しちゃったんだからかっこいいよな。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
Oh my god. Every time I hear the Rhino Access Battlers mentioned, it reminds me of just Mega Man Battle Network. It really reminds me of it, and I don't really know why.
バイラルアタッカーズといえばどういうチームなの？
あんまり詳しくないけど、かなり攻撃的な戦術を取るチームらしいよ。
They also use some dirty underhanded tricks.
ただそれ以上にうさんくさい噂をよく聞くんだよね。取り巻きがいっぱいいてさ、いつも群れてるんだ。そいつらを使ってデュエル中に対戦相手への妨害も平気でするって。
Oh.
ここまでグラちゃんで対戦したチームのうち半分ぐらいが途中棄権してきてる。それだけじゃなくて秋葉とか池袋とかによく出没してオタク狩りまでしてるとも言われてるし。
Oh, nice.
とにかくライネッターからはすごく嫌われてるのだぜ。
そんな奴らがなぜ野放しになってるの？
そりゃ証拠がないからっしょ。ライネッターって子供とかオタが多いからさ、あんな黒い連中に脅されたら怖くて何も言えないって。
Oh. Oh dear. The viral attackers. Press told me that their interference cost her the game. But as long as she's got the sunglasses and earplugs I gave her, she should be able to win. And if she wins, she might be able to recall the contents of the email she sent. At least, that's what she said. I need Faris to win. Mayori's life depends on it. I'm counting on you, Faris. And she's gonna lose. Faris rises to the stage, heralded by thunderous cheers. And naturally on the other side is 4C. They face off across the circuit mat.
二人タッグの場合どういう戦い方をするんだ？
要するに相談できるんだよ。二人分の考え方が加わることで相手に駒の配置を読みにくくさせるんだよ。
Ah, okay. So basically the partner just plays a support role.
まあ心配ないって。フェイリスタンならあんなドキュン連中一瞬でフルボッコだから。
Except that doesn't happen.
両者準備はよろしいですね。
The referee gathers Faris in the two virals for a coin toss to decide who takes the first turn.
それではライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンシップ決勝戦。
Instantly, silence falls on the assembly hall. Everyone holds their breath in anticipation.
デュエルアクセス。
The referee shout signals the start of the game. The room erupts in cheers. Oh damn. First up is Faris. The huge monitor hanging from the ceiling displays the circuit mat, the thing that looks like a chessboard. The cards glitter and sparkle in the stage light. Oh, I got a mail. All cards on the board are face down, but each player is allowed to peek at his or her own cards. Oh god. Assistant. Reality. Okay, good. Whew. I think that's triggered the third true ending flag. I can't tell if this is true or just more of your usual BS. Okabe. This is a serious situation. You're turning into the boy who cried wolf, so only tell me the truth from now on, please. Wait, so... Oh, you need to face reality for a change. Right, okay. I don't remember what I sent her though. Alright, I'll tell you the truth, but keep it secret. Soon as after us, I need your help. I think that is actually the truth, though. Alright. So yeah, that should be the third true ending flag triggered. Hopefully. I've already read that. The cameras are oriented in a way that the audience can't see what cards they have. According to Daru, Rhino Access Battlers is a game of psychological warfare. It's all about figuring out where your opponent has placed his cards. Each player starts with 4 link cards and 4 virus cards, for a total of 8 cards face down on the board. The victory conditions are a little complex, but in short, you win if you take 4 of your opponent's link cards, or if you make your opponent take 4 of your virus cards. The game starts with each player trying to figure out how the other has placed his or her cards. Knowing your opponent's layout lets you shift the game to your advantage. That's why it's important to be careful what moves you make, whether you're attacking or defending. Your duel partner's there to make it harder for your opponent to read your thoughts. I watch as the duel between Faris and the viral attackers unfolds before my eyes. Every time a link card or virus card is revealed, waves of excitement ripple through the audience. I'm starting to understand just how amazing Faris must be to become champion all by herself. The audience is on the edge of their seats. As best as I can tell, it looks like the viral attackers are true to their name on the attack.
フェイリスはどんな作戦で行く気なんだろうか。
フェイリスさんはスロースターターつうか、前半は相手のカードを見極めることに重点を置くから結構慎重なんだ。その代わり終盤になるといつも大逆転しちゃってるのさ。
I wonder if the key to her winning is to switch it up and just go on the aggressive.
今回もそういう作戦で行くんじゃね
But contrary to Daru's expectations, Faris charges into enemy territory with a card equipped with a skill called Line Boost. Undaunted, the virals meet her attack head-on, countering with their own Line Boost equipped card. Oddly enough, Faris makes the first move. She waits for the virals to overextend themselves, then snatches one of their cards using her Line Boost equipped card.
さあ何が出るか。
We won't know if the card she took was a link card or a virus card until she opens it. The card Faris snatched is a virus card. Figured.
よりによってウイルスカードを取っちゃったよ。フェイリスさんにしては珍しく最初から攻めてるな。決勝で作戦を変えてくるなんてバイラルを相当警戒してるのかも。
どうやらチャンプの面接は黒屈着のヘビーロックな翼にもう決まってるらしい。焦ったら臆病なメス猫がブルブル震えているのだ。俺のダメだ。
Oh my god.
作戦を変えてきたように間違いなく支える。俺のダメワルか。メス猫のことは気にする。最初から攻め込むのは怖い。考えてみる必要ない。それが分かってる俺の前に何がしろ。
It's quite hard to tell when he's finished talking.
こうして孤独に攻め込んでいく。間違いなく俺に取られたら逆にな。
Oh damn. They're good.
野生のだから急いで作戦を変更し俺たちそんなエレガントさのかけらもねえ素材機だ。俺たち止まらない。
Oh, where is that? There it is.
なぜならバイラルアタックか。来年と結構を起こす男たち。悪いやつらの一番広いやつ。
God, they really could have worked on the audio leveling, or audio balance, a bit better. It's really hard to hear them. And I still have no idea what you're saying. Faris was radiant when she greeted the audience, but now her cheer and luster have evaporated in the face of Forsy's taunts.
でもああやって相手にプレッシャーを与えていくのも来年とじゃ結構重要なんだよね。
Yeah.
いかに相手を動揺させるかっつうの。そこから相手のカードの配置も読めるわけで。
意外と殺伐としたゲームだ。
実はライネットって子供より大人に人気あるんだお。アニメだってさ、絵柄は子供向けなんだけどストーリーは結構ハード路線なのだぜ。そしてキラリちゃんは超エロい。
Oh god. Like I care, perv. Only 3 minutes have passed since the start of the duel, and Faris is already frowning. She's also fidgeting in her seat, as if there's something bothering her.
レーザー光線だ。
え、なんぞ？
フェイリスの目のあたりを見ろ。赤い光線が。
It appears in short intervals, so it's difficult to spot, but there's definitely a laser shining in Faris' eyes.
マジで？
Dora stares at her eyes for a few seconds and shakes his head.
ダメだ、わかんねえ。でももしオカリンが見たのが本当だったら、客席のどこかにいる奴らの妨害行為だお。バイラル許せん。
That's what happened then.
レフェリーはなぜやめさせないんだ。
レフェリーが見てないタイミングを見計らってるのかも。
The audience is huge, it's impossible to tell where the beam is coming from. There could be multiple lasers for all I know. Now I get it, this is why Faris asked me to bring her sunglasses before I time leaped. Put on the damn sunglasses, Faris! Alas, my telepathic message doesn't reach her. I clench my teeth and stand up.
ちょ、オカリン、どこ行くんだよ。
バイラルの手下どもを探す。妨害行為をやめさせるんだ。
これだけ人がいるんじゃ見つかりっこなくね。
I ignore Dara and begin wading through the sea of spectators in search of my target. Meanwhile, the game is still proceeding. Faris takes the card she used for her first attack and instead of sending it into enemy territory for another attack, pulls it back to fortify her defences. The Virals respond by unleashing a massive assault on her line. They equip a card with Line Boost, which allows it to move it twice and then unequip it. Then they equip Line Boost to another card and move that. Looks like their strategy is to attack in waves. They even seem willing to make sacrifices to a certain extent. And of course, the Virals are most likely attacking with a mix of both Link cards and Virus cards. In order to survive the onslaught, Faris is forced to capture some of their cards in retaliation, but each Virus card she's tricked into taking puts her at even more of a disadvantage. Faris looks very unsettled by 4C's unpleasant smile. The laser attacks must really be getting to her as well. And finally, she makes a careless move that truly seems desperate. Disbelief spreads through the hall.
チャンピオンが素人みたいな手に出る。
Amateurish. I was too busy searching for the viral underlings in the audience to pay attention to the match, but this new turn of events causes me to look up to the monitor. Faris has moved one of her pieces to the other side of the board, the entrance to the viral attacker's server. But the Virals must have used their Virus Tracker card, because Faris' card is face up. It's a Virus card. Every card you send into the enemy server is added to your total. Normally you try to get link cards through, as that brings you closer to victory. However, you're not required to reveal any cards you successfully send into your enemy's server. So although it hurts your point total, you technically can send Virus cards into your enemy's server. But for some strange reason, Faris is trying to send a revealed Virus card into her enemy's server. Even if it gets through, she won't be fooling anyone. Moreover, Faris has already taken 3 Virus cards. One more and she'll lose, so she can't send that card through even if she wants to. So what exactly was she trying to accomplish? Is she really that distracted by the laser beams?
あえてここでこのダニバルストーリーキャラシードも僕の宣言をさせてもらう。元チャンピオンですから。
I could hear him laugh. Everything else I could not hear though. Someone in the audience echoes 4C's vulgar laughter. So that's where his underlings are. I push my way through the audience in the direction of the laughter. The rest of the audience starts booing. I guess most Rhinetters really do hate the Virals. But Faris herself doesn't respond to 4C's taunts. I have a feeling what's going to happen is she's going to lose again. We'll time leap again. And instead, we'll go to where their underling is and stop them from the very beginning. She just bites her lip and closes her eyes. Come on, just put on the sunglasses. This cute thing's only policy of hers is going to cost her the match. Or maybe it's impossible to prevent Faris from losing. Maybe convergence will bring about the same result, just as Mayuri is doomed to die no matter what I change. The audience gasps. The Virals have snatched a link card from Faris. Now they have a total of 2 link cards. I can feel it, Faris is losing. But just then I catch sight of a few guys dressed in all black. One of them is surreptitiously aiming a pen-shaped object at the stage. It's him! I grab his wrist.
なんだてめえは。
そこまでだ。フェイルスの妨害はさせない。動くな。動けば撃つ。
Oh. I thrust something into his side. Oh. It's future gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. I remembered how this bluff worked with Murika on a previous wordline, so I brought it just in case. The man freezes. I guess he didn't expect to be held at gunpoint at a children's card game event. Taking advantage of his surprise, I snatched the laser pointer out of his hand, then disappeared back into the crowd. The punk starts shouting, but gives up when he can't find me. Good, that takes care of the laser. Now Faris can focus on the game. A scream goes up from the audience. Fossey has snatched another one of Faris' link cards. That's the 3rd one. The Virals need just 1 more to win.
やりたいだけのキモいオタクなんじゃないそんな連中から応援してもらって嬉しいのか
It's just otakus that want to do you. Faris still doesn't respond. She hasn't said a word since the match started. But I got rid of the interference, so Faris should come up with a reversal any second now. I stare at her praying for a miracle. And when I do, Faris once again turns her face away, as if trying to avoid something. Is it another laser?
てめえは目が命だしなんでも相手の心理を読み取れるっていうダデワル的にも卑怯としか思えねえ反則的な力があるらしいじゃね
What? She does?
てめえは人間じゃねえのかてめえと話したやつは心を覗かれてるんだみんな気をつけろ近づくんじゃねえ出ないとこのメス猫にどんな秘密も握られちまうぞそうしたらあとはその秘密によって延々と脅されるんだ金をよこせそれともライネットの勝負で負けろてめえの要求は何だ
The audience begins to murmur. If Faris does have that kind of power, then it's no wonder she's so good at Rhino. My tune-of-view imagination starts to run wild, but I try my best to keep it suppressed. If Faris really can see through lies, it would explain why she hated the laser beam attack so much. It would also explain why her moves made so little sense this match. Wait, did she win? Change Directory is a special type of card called a terminal card. This is very in-depth for something we can't ever play. Once per game, it allows you to switch the placement of 2 of your own pieces. Of course, you may also pretend to switch them. Additionally, if either of the 2 cards was exposed by Virus Checker, it gets flipped back down. I get it. With Change Directory, she can switch out that virus card she placed near the enemy's server. And just as expected, Faris exchanges the virus card with a card that Fossey has surrounded with his cards. Or maybe she just pretended to. Either way, nobody knows which card is the link card and which is the virus card. Nobody except for Faris, that is. A pretty interesting ploy. But will it work? The viral attackers whisper to each other. Once they're finished, Fossey returns to the circuit mount with a shit-eating grin on his face. Oh, I thought you were gonna win. I want her to. New generation.
そういうよりも完全にてめえのミスチャンピオン
Wow. Without a moment's hesitation, Forsey captures the piece Faris placed next to his server.
俺のウィルスカードを取ればまだもう一枚ウィルスカードを取ったとしても深刻な翼がもがれることはないだ
Hey Roll, how's it going?
があと1枚リンクカードを取られたらエンドオブグランドてめえの陣地で盾となって守りを固めているそのカードそいつは序盤ラインブーストを装備して俺に取られるのを覚悟で
Nice, glad to hear that.
最初にした臆病なコレミちゃんが序盤に孤独なリンクカードをさまよわせるなんてありえる伊達割る的に考えればてめえ
God, this guy doesn't shut up.
交換したカードの方ってことになるのさ
He loves mentioning his evil heart too. Or his evil something.
確かめるまで
Sheesh.
すでにこの黒の顧客のセルちゃんだよてめえのクレイジーなカードの中身が
Black Peacock's sexual eyes. Okay.
交換した1枚がウィル1枚が
Yeah, good old Forsey. God, he doesn't shut up.
両方取ったって勝つのは俺たち黒の貴公子なんだよ
Wait, is that right? If the card Forsey takes now is a link card, then he wins. But even if it's a virus card, it'll still be match point. And then he'll know which card to take for sure. It's going to end without Faris demonstrating any of her power.
オープン
Open! And the card displayed on the monitor is...
ウィルスカードだ
Ooh! Is it over? The Virals have taken 3 link cards and 3 virus cards. Match point. But Forsey's right. That doesn't even matter. Faris only has 2 cards left. And Forsey already knows which is the link card and which is the virus card. Faris's link card is surrounded by the Virals cards. There's nowhere to run. Does this mean Faris is going to lose? No way. There's got to be some advice I can give her. Can't think of anything.
世界はこの来月の戦士が黒く染まる
He really has an obsession with the colour black. I mean, he's in, like, wearing nothing but black. One hell of an outfit. Forsey poses as if in ecstasy with both hands stretched wide and his chin cocked up. His attitude disgusts me. Yeah, someone just punch him. I clench my fists. Go on, Okabe, punch him. It looks like I'll have no choice but to time leap again and force Faris to wear the sunglasses.
黒の目視録は現実になったメス猫チャンプは今元チャンプへと打点し俺たちバイラルアタッカーズの最高に壮絶で最高にセクシーなニュージェネレーションシーンが開幕を
Oh my god. Oh,
何勘違いしてるのにゃ
wait.
あ
My reaction exactly.
この勝負はまだ終了してないのにゃ
Faris is back to her usual speech patterns. She's even got a fearless smile on her face. That's not the look of a Rhinetta facing certain defeat. And then Faris pulls something out of her ears. Wait, earplugs? Those are the ones I gave her this morning. She wore the earplugs but not the sunglasses. Well yeah, the earplugs you wouldn't be able to see. Sunglasses you would. Why? To catch the opponent unprepared?
何ドリーミーなこと言ってんだすでに勝負は決した無駄なあがきだ
I mean, to be fair, he was, like, throwing taunts at her that she couldn't even hear, so... Well
あな
done.
たが今取ったフェイリスのカードよく確かめたらどうにゃ
Wait, was it a virus?
まさか
No way. The card he just took wasn't a link card?
そんなはずはねえ伊達割る的にありえねえそんなバカなことをするはずがねえんだよ
Can something evil be elegant as well? Seems like an oxymoron. That's bullshit.
ウィルスカードとウィルスカードをあえて交換するように見せかけるなんて無駄なことはあの不利な状況でできるはずが。
いいからそのカードを早くめくってみるにゃ。
Fozzie slowly flips over the card he took from Varys. The entire audience waits for the card to be revealed. And then, displayed on the monitor,
なんとリンクカードだと思われていたそのカードは
it was a Varys.
ウィルスカード。
Yes! Oh my god, she won? Whew! She did it. She really turned defeat into victory. It's like she knew exactly what was going to happen. She was in control of the battle all along. The audience goes wild. Their cheers shake the hall. God, it's painful hearing that guy scream her name. As the hall rocks with the jubilation of the crown, Dara and I clasp hands and share in the excitement of Varys' victory. Whew! Oh man, that was stressful. I thought she was gonna lose. Whew! With the tournament over, I wait for Varys outside the hall. Well, I like it too, it's just, my god, whenever he does the nyan, he screams. Then again, he is an announcer, so he's doing his job. I sent Dara home already. I'll have to tell Varys about my Yori soon, and I don't want him to hear it. Is she gonna hug him? Suddenly, Varys runs up to me, paying no heed to the curious stares of the crowd. She's still in her maid clothes, and she's carrying 2 bouquets of flowers, which she received from her adoring fans.
優勝おめでとう。フェイル。
Hey! Aw. Varys jumps at me before I can finish. She jumps into my arms, embracing me, and there's a warm feeling against my cheek. A kiss? Was that a kiss?
今日のお礼だにゃ。
Aw. Varys smiles innocently. It's like her entire body is glowing with pure joy.
いや、こんな形でお礼をしてもらうのはちょっと困る。
なんだにゃ。キスで足りないって言うならデートしてほしいってことかにゃ。もう今日もは欲張りだにゃ。でもフェイリス的にはそう言われるのも嫌じゃないにゃ。
Oh wow. Varys puts on an impish smile.
俺の渡した耳栓は役に立ったようで何よりだ。だから離れろ、暑苦しい。
I forcefully pry Varys' body off me. Everyone is staring at us.
今日疑っちゃってごめんにゃ。最初から今日のこと信じてればあんなに苦戦することもなかったのにゃ。
Yeah. Does indeed. Too hot. Varys bashfully paws at her head. I take that paw of hers and leave the scene. We get to the overpass and finally lose sight of all the tournament spectators.